We are here to give you some tips for getting started with clipless pedals. So you've bought your pedals, you bought your shoes. Pedals come with the cleats, and it doesn't matter what system you got. They all work the same way. With pressure, they engage and clip in, and by bringing your heel out, they release. So pressure in, click heel out for them to release out of the system. One thing I like to tell people to do to help, because these soles are so stiff, which is a good thing because we didn't buy them for walking. We bought them for making revolutions. So the nice stiff sole helps pedaling efficiency. It does not help though, because now the cleats are really hard to know where they are. To help out with that, I tell people, especially if you have a road style pedal, then the front of the clip is the key. You want to be able to line that up with the front of the pedal. So I like to have them put a marker or a sticker, piece of tape, something so you have a visual about on the top of the shoe where the front of the road cleat is. If you have the more mountain bike style, I find it also still helps there to get an idea where those cleats are. They are more just right on top and push down. So get an idea, mark where the center of the mountain bike cleat is, where that is approximately on the top of your shoe, to help you get an idea of where to line up your shoe so that the clip can engage with the pedal. Best place to get started is on a trainer. That way you're not focusing on running into anything. You know you can 100% concentrate on clipping in, clipping out. So a road style, if you don't have the dual-sided, you're going to need to do the flip. Have both pedals flipped up so that the clip can engage, and just start putting some pressure on. You might have to move, you got to move the shoe around until you get a feel for where that cleat is. And I would just keep doing one side over and over. See if one side is a little bit easier than the other. Whole bunch of times. This is not something to rush. Takes patience and trial and error. Keep trying. Try the other side. You might find that one side seems a little easier than the other, maybe slightly natural. And if that's the case, then that's the side I would choose to continue to practice once we go outdoors to clip in, clip out. So if you have a natural side, then that becomes a side you decide that's the one I'm going to unclip for my stops and starts. If neither side feels natural and they're both just as hard, then wisdom says choose to unclip on the left side. And the reason being is you can avoid the chain tattoo if you unclip on the left. Not that big of a deal to end up with some chain tattoos during your ride. In fact, some people pay good money to put some chain tattoos on their calves. But when you unclip on the right, you're more likely to possibly end up with grease marks. So again, that's only if both sides are equally difficult. Then go ahead and get used to unclipping on the left. Another thing you can work on, the step 2, once you decide which side is going to be the one you clip out with for your stops, is just practice unclipping and foot down, butt down. Back in. And again, consistently keep using that one side. That is our kind of stepping stone that we'll do before we take this practice and head outdoors.